What's going on, Faded Culture? I'm Sergio Barron, and we're back with another tutorial. Today I got my boy Jaden and Jamo here from Faded Culture Academy. We're gonna run down the steps on how to do this high taper. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and let's jump right into it.
So what are we looking for today?
No, high taper, line up, taper in the back.
You said high taper, so you don't want the C-cuts, nothing, right? Okay. And then as for the top, like, do you like the length? Do you want to take it some down?
Yeah, you could leave it.
Leave it? Okay, bet.
Perfect. Yes for the top, yes for the C-cups. I think that's good. It's good that he already has a canvas for it, so
Yeah.
perfect. It's not like we're guessing. As I'm going, if you have any questions, let me know, and then I'll help you out as you're going through your side.
Okay.
So first thing that I would do, according to that consultation, we just wanted a taper. Can go ahead and just, even though it's already out of the way, help clip more of it out of the way. How do you judge for where to put your first guideline in on high tapers, Jaden?
Right where you started, the temple peak.
Cool, perfect.
Just because also, I know anytime I hear high taper, I hear like no C-cut. So.
Yeah. It's good to confirm too, though, the way you did though, because
yeah.
it's crazy, man. I feel like even just haircut names, they almost don't even matter. I'd rather go off a picture reference most of the time, especially if it's a new client.
For sure.
Because, yeah, bro, I've had people ask me, can I get a low fade? I'm done. My next client's already waiting, and they're like, damn, I wanted a high fade.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
I had to switch the haircut 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that was brutal.
So what did you learn from that, though?
Picture reference.
Good,
for sure.
good, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, especially if they come from like different parts of the U.S.
Yeah.
Like a New York taper based off of Cali, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you usually start your first guideline with the trimmer or the clipper?
So I was actually going to talk about that. So
Yeah.
I started doing it with the clipper because I noticed it's easier to take the bod line out.
Okay.
But whenever I go from a taper to a full fade, it's like, for some reason I find it hard to put it in with my clipper rather than just using my trimmer.
So you find it harder to do this process on a fade than on a taper? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Huh. Damn, we definitely need to get you on a fade then too.
For sure.
I can see exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Here I'm just going through my normal process. If you've seen any of my videos, you just go half, basically lever open and then go through numerical, in a numerical way from all the guards. So 1 guard, 1.5 guard, and 2 guard. So how long have you been in barber school?
Since May.
May.
So,
Before that, have you picked up a clipper?
never.
Nice.
Seeing this school, I was like almost intimidated to come, but
Intimidated to come to this school?
But then I was like, you know what, like, I might as well just, I was like, I see the best, so I might as well just learn from him.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I didn't pay him to say that either, so.
Yeah, my fault.
Right.
Shameless plug.
And the extra point, keep going.
I know, right? Slide him a 50, let him keep going. Here I got my 2 guard. This is probably gonna be my final guard. Just noticing that the grain is coming this way, so I wanna make sure I'm cutting against that to get an even fade.
Right.
What haircut do you feel like you're struggling with the most? Is it a regular fade right now or a drop fade?
I think what it more is just, I struggle with the skin line more than anything.
Ooh, nice. That's exactly what I went over with Brian last week.
Whenever I did my taper and I used the clipper, I got it out real easy.
Whenever you did the tip. Okay,
With the,
cool.
like I started my skin line with the clipper rather than the trimmer.
Got it, but it's not the same thing with the fade.
Yeah.
Crazy, okay. Right here, I just got my initial guideline and my second one that I'm gonna remove. I'm a half guard. Close it a little bit. Has no clicks. So 3/4. This is where I really gotta pay attention to the grain going towards the ear. 3-step process, closing the lever all the way. I have my last line to focus on. Do you feel like you're getting lost right now in the fade, Jaden?
No.
You kind of know more or less what I'm like attacking?
Yeah.
Good.
I think what I'm noticing a little is I probably need to train my eye a little bit better. Just because, like, some of the lines I'm not seeing.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely see, like, something.
Some of it, yeah. It's crazy, man. It's gonna come with time, but yeah.
For sure.
Because I remember even watching my brother, I'm like, dude, what are you picking at right there? I can't see what you're picking at.
Yeah. I think especially too with knowing, like I can go higher with my clipper now, is definitely helping me not get lost in what you're doing.
Got it.
But I think if we were to do this like probably a month ago, I'd be like, what the fuck?
What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, because I tell people, man, like use the clipper like a tool. Don't get too caught up in the process so much. Like look how high I am right now.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm literally using the last tooth of the clipper. If I were to lay this thing flat, it would buzz them.
Yeah.
You want to see? Nah, Jim will beat my ass. He's fucking like 7 foot tall. Check the socks.
For real, right?
Check the socks. You got the high socks on, bro. I don't know.
Nah, that motherfucker got ankle socks on.
Ankle socks? You better not have ankle socks on, Jim. I swear. No shows are crazy. You better not, Jim. Alright, we're pretty much done with the taper right there. Any questions, Jaden?
I was gonna say when you line it up, that's usually something I would do first too.
Cool.
So would you suggest like not going the route, or is it just whatever really is comfortable?
Whatever works for you, because I can see why you would probably line it up first.
Yeah.
Because it kind of gives you the template a little cleaner. So yeah, I want you to go about it the way you normally would go about it, so I can then help you or let you know how I would go about it from your process.
Okay.
So I don't want you to try to like copy to T what I did.
Right.
Oh, I don't even know what he's doing because I can't even see over him. Oh, fuck. Give me a step stool. Come up just a tiny bit more, bro. A tiny bit more. Let me see your comb quick. And then try to angle yourself like this a little bit. So you're probably gonna take off more from back here than you are up here.
Okay.
But still come up a little bit from the front.
Okay.
There you go. Keep going, keep going.
And then this is whenever I'd usually go in with the 2.
Oh, okay. You start debulking right there, or like cleaning out everything?
And then I'll just take it like that.
What do you got right there?
The 1.5?
Okay. I'm gonna show you one thing real quick. Give me that 2 guard again. See how we still created something right there?
Yeah.
So this is what you did first. You had the 2 guard. But with this 2 guard, I'm already trying to be soft and trying to blend in to whatever length is sitting above here. So I'm gonna be a little more soft with it as I come to the top. Clean this up. And then let me see the 1.5 guard. I think you did a good job on that. I think what we could do different is, again, just release a little bit of pressure and try to blend in this 1.5 to that 2 guard already.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty heavy-handed, so that's...
Do you feel the pressure difference, JMO, at all, or no? You can't feel it? Okay. So then that's definitely something that'll help you from creating guidelines. For sure. Just be a little bit softer, let the clipper do the work.
Okay.
It's gonna feel weird at first, to be honest, because it almost feels like you're not doing enough.
Yeah.
But it's more so I just need to let the clipper go over it a few more strokes versus digging in the clipper.
Right. Did y'all ever struggle with being heavy-handed, or no? Not really.
At first, I did. I feel like you've always been pretty soft, no?
I'm hard.
I don't know. Let me see your socks.
Hard at
Let me see your socks.
Okay.
I remember I used to struggle with being heavy-handed a little bit because I was thinking in terms of process.
Yeah.
And I always thought like, as long as I go from a 1 guard to a 2 guard, it's gonna blend in no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
What actually creates the blend is the tension of your hand.
So what did you do to like get yourself out of that, really?
It's hardcore intentional practice.
Okay.
It takes awkwardness for you to slow down. It's like me, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
So it's like me telling you, start learning how to write with your left hand. At first it's gonna be so weird, but you gotta slow down and practice. That's literally how it's gonna feel, where it almost feels like, it feels awkward because you're used to like doing a certain kind of motion.
Yeah.
Look, I did the 1.5, I did exactly what you did, and I don't have as hard of a line in there. What's your next step from here?
Now I would go 1.
So now that I told you that, let's try to see if we can keep that in mind. Let's try to blend in this 1 guard to the 1.5 guard without creating a line. If it feels weird, slow down a little bit. Try to slow down that stroke as we get towards the top. because you don't want to create another line. Try to be intentional where we blend in. I'm trying to think of a way to best describe it when it comes to like tension and all that. Lately, the best thing I could think of is like if I ask you with a pencil to create a shade from like light to dark, what would you do? You would obviously, you're releasing pressure as you're creating from light to dark.
Right.
It's literally the same thing.
Okay.
So once we approach the top, then it's corner work as well.
Okay.
So I'm soft. I'm soft. I'm really not though. Took a blue chew this morning. Not only am I being soft with my tension, but I'm also utilizing the corners. And those two together like really help you not create another line.
Right.
Instead of laying the clipper down fully, you can lay it down fully down here. But yeah, once you get to the top, release pressure and corners. And just get in there.
Yeah.
Try that real quick. I want to see how you do the corners. I want to see you get soft. It's not even 18 yet, right? No, it's like when you're using the corner too, try no, put it against it.
Okay.
Put it against it. Yeah, I want you to try angling it a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, like that. That's the stuff that almost feels like you're not doing nothing, but if you listen, you can hear it crunching where it needs to.
You already saw the difference in that. Whenever.
Yeah, exactly.
And from here, I'll go open.
Okay, same thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to blend with the corner?
Blend with the corner?
Yeah, I was about to get to that right now. So like from the beginning, what me and my brother do, is what you did, right, is you created a line basically,
Right.
and then you're gonna blend it out. A lot of the times what we do from the very beginning, we're already thinking blend. So I already start with my corner, and I'm already doing this.
That makes sense.
And see how it's already blending in?
That makes sense, because whenever you were on this side,
Yeah.
I was noticing that I was like, to me, that's why I started working on my eye, because to me it already looked faded.
Got it.
And then so, yeah,
Got
that makes a lot of sense.
Like you can see that little piece, this is already blended.
Yeah.
So try that right now. So come in already with your corner as if you're already trying to finish the taper. There you go. A little bit of work right here. Try to use your corners, go soft. If you feel like you're coming up too high, remember, just angle your clipper and release more tension. Something too that I know, you don't always have to lay the clipper fully down against the scalp. Sometimes when I'm like very high, I'm literally like rubbing this part of the clipper. It's almost like I'm like free floating, like literally like this. Like look up here, I'm putting more of the back of the clipper down.
Okay.
It kind of helps anchor me when I'm trying to like free float this high. But today I want you to try to take away just one thing that you can stay and study for, you know, the rest of the couple weeks. That's really gonna help you. So I don't want you to get too overwhelmed on all the advice. If the one thing is just releasing tension or using corners, I'm gonna let you decide that, and then we'll keep going. What do you think is left?
Oh, okay.
What do you
think
see?
is left? Right here, probably closed.
Good.
And then,
Let's focus on that.
okay.
One thing at a time. I'm glad you see that though. Time, bro, you're doing a good job. You told J-Mo we are charging him, right?
Yeah, he knows.
J-Mo's gonna get up and pull up his socks and knock us all out. He's gonna take off the no-shows and knock us all out. That is good, hell yeah, keep going. A little bit, check it out.
Okay.
Never close. I think that's pretty good. Do you see anything? What else do you see?
It's like a little dark right here, but I don't know if that's something to. Like,
Nah, man. Something like that. When you're like, if something doesn't stand out as a hell yes, I need to clean that out.
Yeah.
Leave it towards the end.
Okay.
Sometimes a lot of those things kind of start to come together once we do the lineup, edge it up, shave it.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as we thought, because what tends to happen is we'll go in there right now and then we end up balding it a little too much. You're making it worse than what it seems.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So,
yeah. I think
with the steps.
that was definitely another thing. Because sometimes when I see like the darkness to lightness, I'm like, is this like I don't know what's too dark? You know what I
Is
mean?
it too dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And that's again.
It's crazy because yeah, in the beginning you develop the eye to like you want to look for all those little dark spots.
Yeah.
And then at the same time you got to learn when to stop.
When to not look at those dark
so
spots.
once in a while you got to just like shake your head off and kind of brush the hair and take a step back.
Yeah.
And look at it from like a broad view.
Right.
Don't look at it. Don't like lock in on a single spot. Like,
Yeah.
And I think that helps.
So let's keep going.
I think from there, just a shaver?
Yeah,
Or-
go ahead. Well, you haven't used the trimmer.
Yeah,
So what
okay.
I would do, instead of just jumping from the shaver, I would still just go over it with the trimmer.
Okay.
It's just gonna help us blend in the shaver more.
Okay, cool. Feel like it looks pretty solid.
All right, keep going. If you feel like it's a hell yeah, I need to take that out or no?
Really.
No? Nah, you're overthinking it.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Keep going with the shaver.
Just gonna keep on taking it higher.
For real, that's how that shit happens, bro. Because you get in your head.
Do you think I created a longer?
A little one.
Okay, yeah.
So, give me the clipper, no guard. You had created this very faintly with the trimmer, but this is easy to remove. It's just, again, initially, you're gonna train your eye with time
Right.
how to take up all of these, especially when it comes to corner work. So we'll do it again in the back. Because once you develop your eye for corner work and how to use tension and angle of the clipper, you can skip steps, you can even skip guards.
Yeah.
Once you start with time, dude, if you start trying to think like, let me just set in the fade already, that's what's gonna help you, bro.
Okay.
Because it gets you out of that system mentality of like, 1 + 1 = 2. If this is gonna do this, then this takes away this.
Yeah.
And that's not how it works.
Right.
Because that's why like we have all of these, you know what I mean, positions.
Yeah. That was like one of my biggest things too, on top of like guidelines, was lever play. Like I could never figure that shit out for some reason.
But with time you will. And a lot of times when people first start, they get so caught up in like,
1 guard, 2 guard.
yeah, and lever positions. Like now I never even look down. I'm literally looking at the hair. If it's not doing something, I'm seeing the effect on the haircut versus over here.
Right.
And getting stuck on like, damn, is it right there? Is it in the same position where it was last time?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't matter, you know what I mean?
Right,
You need to really train your eye to see what it's doing up here. So,
You gotta be the clipper.
Yeah.
what do you think? Looks good?
I think so.
All right, now let's jump on the back. Let's clip out of this out of the way. That's one thing too, man. We're trying to work as clean as possible. So what I would have done is, yeah, clip it this way. Get all that hair, yeah. There you go. I'm gonna do this side of the taper, I want you to do this side.
Okay.
Because I want to focus on tension. So from right here, Jay, I want you to copy me.
Okay.
Remember, soften up as we come to that top.
Okay.
All right, right there. Do you see the difference? Do you see any difference? Just straight down.
I could have went higher.
Okay, a little higher. And what else? Anything else stand out to you?
There's a more bulk right here
Correct.
versus yours.
And I want to show you why. So that goes back to, again, tension. You did good. You just didn't give yourself enough space to start ramping. So
Okay.
you started trying to ramp right here, and you're ramping too fast
Okay.
versus a gradual ramp. So if look, I'm gonna soften this, but I'm already ramping almost from down here. Versus if I'm just here,
Right.
that's creating a line. Does that make sense a little bit?
Yeah.
How I softened it up, now it's blending in. So I'm gonna do the same thing with my 2 guard.
Okay.
Now you try it. Remember, just try to give yourself a little bit of space to ramp and release that tension.
Like that.
That's better, yeah. Because earlier you were like ramping like real quick. It was like a hard flick of the wrist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a lot better. Hell yeah. That's way better. Okay. Let me finish that off, but yeah. That was way better.
Yeah. Hidden. Don't stop the hidden.
I asked a girl that one time, let me see your hidden. She freaked.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a pulse right there.
they're hitting.
I like how you're releasing tension right there towards the top. That's good. I think one thing, just to get your lines cleaner a little bit, you're gonna see, you see this little overhang?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I do is, once I'm under it, I do that and I'll try to clean it out.
Okay.
Just like that. It just helps me get my guidelines a little bit cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I struggle with that. Because I feel like with the trimmer, I can make it look so much more cleaner.
Yeah.
Whereas like with the clipper, I still struggle with it a little bit.
Got it.
But I just started using the clipper.
Switching it, yeah.
Yeah, so.
It'll take time,
For
but yeah.
sure.
If you already kind of see it, then good. Now it's just applying it and practicing it.
Right.
There you go.
Boy.
The reason I'm having you copy my steps is because I want to see exactly where your tension lies. Did a good job in the edge, now a little bit more towards the middle. Yeah, right there. There you go. There you go. It's little stuff, but it stands out, man. It makes a difference.
For sure.
So even right here, I'm already starting to blend, trying to mentally already blend into the top. Even if it doesn't, I'm already thinking, how can I?
For sure.
Try to do the same.
Okay.
Is there anything that stands out to you that you feel you could have been doing since like day one with clippers that you now see? So you've only been at it a few months, but if you could tell your beginning self something, what do you think that would be?
Just trust your clipper, really.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be afraid to go up.
Don't be afraid to go up. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Because I feel
When you're
like
first starting out, that's all you're scared of
I
is
was
going
gonna-
up.
Like I'd see this line right here, and I'd be like,
Dude, and I remember I used to do my back tapers like down here. My first line would be way down here,
Yeah.
bro. Dude, literally, because I was so scared.
I literally set a taper like down here, and then Corey was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
Take it higher.
That's funny, man. So that's a good one. Yeah, good job. You definitely released a lot more tension. Just to clean up the little details. It's almost nothing on mine. I do see a little bit more on your corner. So go ahead and finish that off. Perfect. That's really good. All right, now half guard. Do you see the two guidelines that we have left?
Yeah, I see here.
Perfect.
I see there.
Good. We're gonna start with that top one, work our way down. Put my clipper at 3/4. This is where I'm using corners, tension, to ensure that I don't create another line. Everything that we did up to this point is basically a very clean way to debulk.
Okay.
Because now we're setting in this fade.
Right.
There you go, bro. Try not to create another line. Good job. Keep going a little bit on the actual line now. You didn't really create a line, but now we just need to try to see if we can remove more of that line. Good. So I'm gonna use a 3-step process to remove this last line, but you're gonna notice even from lever fully closed, I'm already gonna try to blend in.
Yeah.
I don't wanna have to use halfway and fully open. It's only there if I need to.
Okay.
This goes back to trying to keep us in that mindset of fading from the beginning.
Right.
And then I also like to work in inches of area at a time versus doing all of this.
Right.
But I want you to see right here
Yeah.
how I was able to blend that out.
You have it open a little bit?
No,
No?
I'm still in the closed position.
Okay.
But this is what I mean. I didn't have to use halfway and fully open.
Okay.
So you can see right here, created a very faint one there. But all I might need is halfway. I just got this small little corner left. Halfway. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I could open it all the way and come up here a little bit, but I was able to get it out in 2 steps. I'll try to do the same. Look, before you start lever playing too much, let's try to see as much as you can with just closed.
Okay.
You know, if you feel like you're gonna go too high, then just stop. I'm just saying, just try to do as much as you can with it closed.
Okay.
That's pretty much it, closed. That's the most you can.
Yeah.
So let me see if it catches. So I'm still gonna leave it closed. Does that kind of show you something right there?
Yeah. I think probably just how my pressure was on the bottom was
Yeah.
different from how your pressure is now.
Yeah, for sure.
That's probably what was throwing mine off. Did you kind of notice that, or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a little bit, you're getting better, but dude, it's not gonna happen over one haircut.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even
No,
the
for
next 10
sure.
haircuts. It's good. It's intentional practice, but I want to show you firsthand how
can take that with
I can still take it off with just pressure.
Okay.
So that way, whenever you look back at this video, we have something to reference.
Right.
And we have one thing to work on, which is pressure. And keeping in mind, what's the most I can do with the least steps, basically.
Yeah.
Anything stand out to you? Remember, if it's not a hell yes, let's forget about it. But if something stands out, let me see. What do you see?
Just like something faint right here, but I don't know if it's just lighting wise or.
Okay. Again, if it's not a hell yeah, let's just.
Okay, yeah.
So now with my trimmer,
Oh, you know, I think it's because his head was tilted. His head was tilted. That's probably why I was like thrown off from far.
right here, I'm trying to just go as much as I can into the fade without creating a line. All right, now I need you to do the same. Try to come as much as you can into the fade. Again, let's just focus on pressure.
Okay.
Tension. It's looking good, but you got a lot of it done. All I did was like, I hope that's almost encouraging that I only went in there for like 30 seconds, if that, and I was able to, that just shows you like how far you are from
Right. No, yeah, definitely.
perfecting this.
Yeah.
Not expire. Now just make sure we clean all this bottom, little peach fuzz, and then just get the shaper in there.
Next week, J-Mo has to give Jaden some haircut.
For all right.
For Jaden.
Can't bring that back.
Run your back of your finger this way a little bit.
Okay.
You feel a little bit?
Yeah.
So that's how it's confirmed. And then you can even hear it. Small details, man, but it definitely makes a difference, and it's crazy. You don't know how many times I've had clients, bro, tell me like, hey man, your baldness lasts like a little bit longer than when I go somewhere else. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
All right, so from right here, you just start lining them up.
I always love the line of work.
Dude, it's so like
Well, like
satisfying
Yeah.
to see this part come together.
Good.
So I think you definitely you have a good foundation of it, but it's the same thing with our guidelines, how in the beginning I feel like we're scared to take the guidelines
Right.
up a little bit too much, and I think it's the same thing here. We're scared to go in a little bit, which again, it's like you have the foundation, now we just need to bring it in a little bit more.
Okay.
So you're gonna see now I'm gonna have a sharper edge.
Okay. So the best way is to start from the bottom up then?
Yeah, I like to I like to either start from up here, then down here and connect. And now it's just bringing it in, not being scared to bring it in.
Right.
There we go, bro. It's coming together. Now let's just do the edge up. Do you trim these bangs, bro, to a certain number, or you want me to just edge them?
Yeah, I do one with the grain.
A 1 with the grain.
You gotta be able to not be scared to push it back a little bit.
Yeah, because a lot of people, what they'll do is same thing like the lineup, they're like down here. And what happens when you line up these hairs, it's just easy for them to move and they get out of place and nothing looks sharp.
Yeah.
All right, let me see you edge up this side real quick, Jaden. What do you see from just the top line? Let's take it 2 lines at a time. Just the top line. What do you see? Correct. It goes down a little bit, and it's kind of how we were talking about earlier. I need to know that I'm comfortable and I'm seeing exactly what I need to see. So don't be afraid to turn your client's head, and you get comfortable. Now all I'm doing is coming up a little bit higher. I'm not doing anything over here yet until I can face my chest on where I'm working versus overextending my arm.
Okay, yeah.
You ever done a double edge up?
Double edge.
I know what that is?
Done that.
Yeah, no.
I done that. Well, back in the day when they were first popular.
Wasn't that like in the 80s? When he was young? That's cool. And then you notice too, once I got over here, again, I need to be facing this to be working on it.
Right.
There's no way that I can do this and start trying to square it off.